What's up? How y'all doing? I'm trying to get set up real quick. I ain't had time to do a video today, guys. I've been catching on up on some things. But I just want to give y'all a heads up. Trying to. Anyway, I'll do this after a while. I was going to try to put it up on the big screen while I actually was doing the live so I can read some of the comments. But I can't actually find. There we go. Here I am. This is going to be cool right here now. All right. Well, guys, just trying to catch up on some things. What I done today was get all the event knives out. I got them all in the mail, so y'all should be receiving them next week. Sorry it took so long, but it was just one of them things that I had to get done today. So, but I was going to show y'all some gifts that I have received in the mail. Well, I also, two of these were given to me at the knife show. So I was just going to show y'all real quick if I can turn the camera around. There we go. Okay, this stuff here, guys, was given to me by Mr. Brad Case. He was actually at the knife show. He had a booth. But look at this knife here, guys. He gave me a King Cutter right here. It's actually a 1940 to 1960. It's not an E.C. Simmons, but it's absolutely gorgeous. 4-blade knife, excellent shape. What's up, Mr. Garrett? Excuse my hands too, guys. I've been working on today, and they are starting to crack, and they're really dry. And I've got some stuff on the way to help take care of that. So, but anyway, Mr. Brad Case gave me this knife. He gave me 4 nice postcards here and these stickers here. But look at the postcards. I don't know how old they are. I don't know if they just come from the Case factory up there. But absolutely love those. And he also gave me this right here too, guys. Made in the USA. I can't get the camera to focus real good, so y'all bear with me. But that's made in the USA right there. But he called it First in the Field, Unworn Mint. But look at that. Ain't that beautiful? And but it's Mr. Bradford Case. Again, he was at the knife show. And look at there. Ain't that beautiful? I just want to thank him for all this. But I love that King Cutter right here. And I also want to give a shout out to a guy that actually works at a pawn shop in Macon. They call him Trader Bill. He gave, and believe it or not, he's a Marine. Just an awesome guy. I love talking with him at the show. But he gave me all these blades. And believe it, and these are Schrade, all Schrade right here. But he gave them to me at the knife show. But his name is Trader Bill. He works at Pawn Max in Macon, Georgia. So I just want to give him a shout out, and I appreciate it. I can't wait to get up there and just sit down with him and talk with him. But he used to be the manager of Cutlery World that was owned by Mr. Parker himself years ago. But he was a manager at the store in Macon. And he knew Mr. Parker himself, of what Wade told me. Wade knows Mr. Bill really well. So that's how he knows me. He watches me on YouTube. But Mr. Bill, thank you for these so much, man. But y'all go see Mr. Bill up at Pawn Max in Macon. And I also want to give a shout out to, let's see, without showing his address here. Hang on a minute. Mr. The Miller from Broke Arrow, Oklahoma. He sent me this here. All this stuff here. He sent me a hat. And he sent me this patch. I'm going to give this to Wade. But he also sent me this right here. This was the Navy ship that he was on. Ain't that cool? Awesome. He sent me some knife parts and stuff. And this knife right here. But just thought that was really nice of him. I appreciate that. And also want to share, guys, this knife here I'm not going to show you all this, but this actually is a Jimmy Lyles knife sent in to me by Mr. John all the way from St. Louis. St. Louis. It's Missouri, based St. Louis. But me and him are trading. I'll get into all this. I'm not even going to show you the knife yet because I've got some more knives supposed to be delivered sometime today that's going to go along with these knives. And very nice knives, too, that's coming in today. They were supposed to be here between 9:45 and 11:45. Of course, they didn't show up. My electricians ain't even showed up yet. You just can't find good help these days. But that right there is going to be traded for one of these here. All these are spoken for. They're event knives, so I've got to get that out in the mail. But he has a YouTube channel. Go check him out. He was actually come to the knife show as well, but his YouTube is Miller's Old USA Knives. Y'all go check him out. But we'll go over this knife when my other two knives come in, so that'll be out soon, probably tomorrow. But I just want to go live here today, guys, and because I ain't really had time to film none today, and I just been busy. I've been catching up on stuff. Like I got these hung up. This one here was given to me by Mr. Kendall Stoltz from Tennessee. I hope he's watching right now. But this one here I bought from Mr. Patrick Dunn at the knife show. So I got two old hickory cleavers from 1934. Ain't that awesome? And I've got a bunch more Zippos to add here. A guy gave me some at the knife show that I've got. That video will be out this coming week. But I'm looking for a Zippo case too. Because I believe I done, once I get done putting the Zippos in I got from the show, it's going to be full. It's going to be full. But I've added more knives here, and I've got a good video coming up on this knife here by Mr. The Applegate. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but that knife was made after a fixed blade knife. But we'll go over all that in a video coming next week. So just good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I've added a bunch more of this stuff here. Mr. Rasputin, the Castle. I don't know if y'all know his channel or not, but y'all go check him out. He gave me this knife here at the show. Just so much was given to me at the show, guys. I've yet to unpack all of it. I've just been so busy traveling, but it's coming. It's coming. I've added some more stuff here. I've got more knives here. I've got my Randall, the display case that I'm going to be putting up here. That's got to come down. I'm sorry. That's got to come down. And I'm buying a table for that corner right there. So a lot of stuff going on. That display's got to go up here. A lot of that stuff's got to be moved. It's a good problem to have, guys. Good problem to have. This is a queen set that was given to me at the knife show. It's just amazing, guys. I'm still just in shock of how well the knife show went. Just beautiful stuff, beautiful people. It was just amazing, amazing stuff, guys. But you see, I've been putting stuff up top, but my knife shop ain't really. It needs to be cleaned up, and cause I got stuff everywhere. I'm gonna try to get over here and I'm sorry about the camera work, guys. I'm going to sit down and try to get it stationary real quick. Oh, let's get like this, and maybe I can read some comments now, guys. But it's been a little cool outside. But I just want to give y'all an update on the everything on and why I wasn't going to be able to do let me put you right here. That way you can act like I'm, yeah. But yeah, I've been busy. But you see here, this is a bag full of Zippos, these Zippos were given to me at the knife show. And I'll be going over who gave me this stuff next week. So Just a lot to catch up on. Yeah, if I need someone to take the rental off my hands, huh? No, sir. I actually got 2 good knives coming in today. I can't wait to share that with y'all, hopefully tomorrow. But I've got a sign for them, so that's how important they are. I've been waiting on them all day. I've been like a prisoner here at the house. I don't want to leave. I want to make sure I get them. I got a sign for them. So, yeah, but guys, it's just a lot of stuff's coming. I've got repairs lined up. I've got the handles to do. I've got blades to replace. It's just now it's gonna be a nice time just to actually settle back down and get back to normal, I should say, because I have my other knife shop straightened up enough now. I've got to do one for Rubidoux Creek Outdoors. That's coming probably next week. I've got to replace a little spring for his granddad's knife and get that out to him. I hope to get to him by Christmas time. Just stuff like that, guys, that I've been putting off because of me working in the shop here and getting it ready to go. Hey, Wayne, I'm glad to see you, or glad to read that, buddy. Hey, Paul. Hey, Jake. Splitting slices. Love the King Cutter Legacy sign in the background. It used to be a huge woodwork blade brand. It is. I love that King Cutter. I love that brand. It's just a good a story behind that. It really is. How many square feet is my shop? It's a 14 by 20. Now I've got a 4-foot room in the back there. It's just a 2-room, so it's actually the what I'm using is a 14 by 20, but the whole building is a 14 by 24. And part of the building here is a restroom. So I have a restroom here in the shop as well. So, but it's growing, guys. It's growing. I might have to build another shop, or just keep taking stuff down and putting stuff up. But I've recently come in with a bunch of knife books I've been looking at, and I'm fascinated with all these old books. There's a magazine in there from '85, and I just love reading about a bunch of stuff, and that's where I got the Applegate idea from. You'll be seeing that this coming week. Just fascinating, guys, on who Applegate was. He knew Bo Randall, and it's just amazing. That is history right there, and I absolutely love it. I really do. I have found some knife books in the wild, but not when they were so popular. Now I've actually found 2 in the wild. I bought my first one back in 2009 or 2010, and I found a 15, one that I bought, and I also found a 13. I gave the 15 to somebody. I can't remember. I have the 15 and I kept the 13. I just can't remember who I gave that other the 15 to, but I have found some knife books in a while, but they're getting harder and harder to find now. They really are. Hey, Greg. Hey, Ron. Favorite knife of 2024? That I bought. Hey, Georgia Adventurer, but I'm sorry. I stutter, y'all, so y'all have to just bear with me on that. It's just who I am, it's who I always will be. So, but appreciate that, man. My favorite knife that I probably have bought is probably the Randall. It really is. I've always wanted one, so to speak, but couldn't afford it. And Mr. Garrett from Bob, Boss Hog Blades. He does a whatnot show every morning, 6:30. But he's the one that was enabled me to get my first one. So, and I want to thank him for that. But that's probably my favorite one that I bought this year, because they're so hard to get sometimes, and that's probably it. What's up, Matt from Knife Crate Crazy? I didn't have time to do a video today, man. I've been so busy shipping stuff off, and but I got a lot of stuff done and caught up today. Yeah, that the Mexican style knife was pretty cool. That Lamar was given to by Craig. So yeah, yes, sir. That Mexican style. I don't know what kind of switchblade or whatever you want to call it. All the Matic. It's that was a cool knife. I might as well open a knife museum. You're exactly right. Okay, I think I'm back on now. Okay, I think I'm back on now. Okay. I was froze there for a while. Y'all see me now? All right, good deal. The phone call, it messed up my the live stream, and I was paused for a while. I apologize. Hey Kevin, you ever ride through the Pensacola? Let me know. I have a rather large collection. I'd be glad to show you. Wow. Yeah, I'd like to see that, Jay. But next month, guys, I'm already lined up to go meet Mr. Joe is bear with me. The last name is Gangelhoff. They own True Home down there. It's actually the nephew of the man that used to own Chicago Cutlery. And I'm already lined up to go meet him the Martin Luther King weekend. And then on Martin Luther King Day, I'm going to be going to the Randall factory down there. Me and Miss Val is going to be going down there. We can't wait to meet them and see the True Home place, and then go to the Randall factory as well. Carolina Knives, what's up, buddy? Mr. Crawford. Didn't have time to do a video today, man. Been busy all day. But I just want to jump on here real quick. Oh yeah, airplane mode. I didn't think about that, man. See, I'm new to this live stuff, so appreciate that tip, Matt. I really do, buddy. And I like seeing myself up on the big screen. I can read the comments, where on my phone I have to get close and squint. But speaking of Chicago Cutlery, I found a knife. Well, have I misplaced it somewhere? Anyway, hang on one second. I found a knife, guys. There it is. From Chicago Cutlery. It's actually a fishing knife right here. You see this? Paid, I think, 15 bucks for it. But it was down there at This and That in Panama City. But that is a fillet knife right there. Ain't that awesome? Lock blade. It's if the camera would do right, I'd zoom in, but it says Chicago Cutlery and LH4 USA on the back. But that is an awesome knife. Lock blade too, and sharp, man. But what's wrong with it? Somebody has put stain all over the handle or varnish, and I'm gonna be sanding that off soon and getting it cleaned up, and then I'm gonna oil it down. So I cannot wait to get this done, because I want to go down there and show Mr. Joe, because his uncle again owned Chicago Cutlery. So it's gonna be real nice to take this down there and show him. I have a few fixed blades I think that has Chicago Cutlery on it as well. Randall Shop Museum, that'd be a great visit. Lots of history and great collection of Randalls. About 20 miles from Disney, worth the missing Mickey and Minnie. Yeah, it is. What's up, Mr. Mark? Mark the Reynolds, I appreciate you being on here, man. Glenn really is loving those sheets that you made him, and I appreciate the razor blades, man, so much. I really do. I can't wait to use them. Big Crappy, hey Kevin, appreciate the content. Got me back into collecting and cleaning up knives. Really enjoy your videos. Well, I appreciate that, Big Crappy. Can I show more faces of the people in the videos? No, I let the pawn shops know sometimes ahead of time, and I tell them I don't do the faces. They're good with that. It's just respecting them, it's just, and also I just don't want to make anyone mad or really let nobody know who they are, so I'm really not going to show their faces when I'm in pawn shops and antique stores and stuff like that. I'm sorry. What's up, Mr. Aaron? I appreciate you being on here, man. But yeah, guys, it's a lot of stuff is going on right now, but it's starting to slow down. I'm so glad. So glad this shop is done. I'm so glad that my other shop is cleaned up now. Like this one here, guys. This one is a wet western, and I've got my place set up outside to do the handles. You see, this is a nice with the western knife here, but the only thing that's wrong with it, the leather is dry rotted, so I'll be taking all this off, and either doing wood or might try to do bone. So we'll see. I've got several of these to do, but ain't nothing wrong with that knife. That blade is beautiful, but it's a western Boulder, Colorado, the Rado knife. Very cool. Just stuff like that, guys. I've got lined up to do. It's just getting time to do it, Getting time to do it. Trying to think of, I was going to tell y'all something else. Oh, well. I can't remember now. What's up, Big E? Appreciate you being on here, man. I tell you one knife that I love, guys. I've been carrying it like on a sheet that actually Mr. Mark Reynolds made. But it's actually made in Japan, too. That knife right there. I showed Mr. Ken this knife when I was up there at Bear & Sons. And it's got elk horn on the blade. It's got the date, 1981. It was made in Japan, and he said it is made in Siki City, Japan. But it's got actually a stag. I thought it had elk horn on it, but he said that's the name of the knife, is elk horn. That's the style of knife they named this knife, but it's actually got just stag on here. But that is a beautiful knife, guys. Well made, and it's made by Taylor Cutlery. Beautiful, love it. And I got several of these too. I'm gonna probably be selling on Whatnot. These Sidebusters lock blades. So be on the lookout for those. I've got several fixed blades. I'm gonna be selling on Whatnot. I didn't get around to do the Whatnot auction for Toys for Tots this time. Just had too much to do, guys. Had too much already to mail out. But I did go drop off the toys today that I bought. Y'all seen it yesterday in the video. I actually, me and Val went in there. We actually was able to raise about $500 off the raffle from the knife show, and we was able to buy $500 worth, and we dropped them off today. So it was good. It was really good. Hey, South Carolina Knife Mug, South Carolina Knife, The monkey. I cannot. But anyway, yeah. What did you find? What's up, Craig? Yeah, he liked the knife, man. I appreciate it. And getting with you on the newspaper, they did not do an article in the paper. They actually done an article online, and they didn't mention everyone that they interviewed there. So just to let you know that, man. I checked. They only come out once a week on Wednesdays. So just letting you know that, Craig. I appreciate you being on here, buddy. No, Danny, I do not have a book like that, buddy. Wow, 1,000 knives he had, huh? Yeah. What knife books would I recommend as a knife collector? I don't even think I got it in here. Might be in the house, man. But it's look up Houston Price. No, it's in the house. Sorry. Houston Price. There's 15 editions of that book, but it's the best one that touches on about every knife brand out there is. It's just a great book to learn when all the knife companies, how they started, and when they went out of business most of the time. But Houston Price is the author of those those books. So check that out. Hey, Nathan. I'll check that out, but I sure will. And another thing I'm behind on too, guys, is comments. I try to answer every one of them, but I've been so busy the last month and a half. I actually fell behind around when the knife show was going on. I'm going to slowly get to those, but I'm trying to stay on top of the comments that are out with the video. Hey, Ben. I appreciate you being on here, buddy. I appreciate that. I hope I have a good weekend, too. I'm actually going to be here at the shop tomorrow. My wife, Val, is going to go shopping with her friend tomorrow, so I'll be here. I'll be working like in the shop. I'm going to try to get a bunch more stuff mailed out tomorrow. I've got the raffle stuff I've got to get mailed out, and I'm actually got to get some more event knives mailed out that I've done trades with and promised some folks. So they ought to be out soon. I don't understand why the knife books are they're not printing more of those that are from 2008. Those are just great books. I don't understand why there was a limited supply. I sure don't. And even when I go into Barnes and Nobles, I went into one the other day. That's where I bought mine back in like 2009 or 2010. I can't remember. Hey, Vincent, I'm glad to see you on here, buddy. But I went in there at Barnes and Nobles in Panama City just to look for knife books, and they did not have a single knife book, not a single one. All right, somebody, Nathan Calhoun, Matt, is saying that he has a Case XX Sidewinder he'll trade so he can swap with Wade. So y'all get in touch with him. His name is Nathan Calhoun, Matt and Crawford. I think Matt is the one that's looking for a Sidewinder on Knife Crazy. James Ball said, as some who has never had a need for a knife, I just love your show. Stay safe, well, all from London, United Kingdom. Well, thank you for being on here, buddy. I appreciate that. Appreciate you watching from way over there. Dwight, I appreciate that, buddy. M. Esham, please answer my question. What question did you have, buddy? I didn't see it. There's so many that's going up on the screen. I'm sorry. S35VN is a great steel. I don't know what the Buck Pursuit looks like. I'm sorry, but I do know anything with S35VN steel is costly, and the steel is great. Very good, great blade retention. It holds the edge for a while, and then it don't rust as easy too. So, very good steel. I don't even know what the Buck Pursuit looks like. Buck has so many knives. Wade showed me that the smidgen. He gave me one yesterday, and what was it? No, it was Wednesday, which the video come out yesterday. Never seen that. I mean, I'm always coming across Buck knives that I've never seen before, and I don't know what the Pursuit looks like. I'll have to look it up. I've probably seen one, but I can't recall it. Hey, Terry. I appreciate you being on here, buddy. Didn't have time to do a video today and edit it, and been busy in the shop. I had to mail stuff out, man. So I decided to just jump on here and do a live real quick. The traditional campcraft. What do you think about the Castron folders? Be honest with you, I've never heard of them. Never heard of them. I'm sorry. I have to look those up. I'm telling you, there's a bunch of knives like Mr. the Phillip joined us on Wednesday. He brought a Tops knife that I absolutely love. It's called the Fieldcraft. Me and Wade both said that's a hefty knife, and I looked up that model he had. They're just discontinued, and they're reasonably priced. I think he said he picked it up for like $125 at the Atlanta Blade Show, but that was a heck of a knife. Mr. Mark says, what edition of the knife book would you suggest on those Houston prices? I'm assuming that's what he's talking about, the collector's books. If you can get it, get the 15th. That's the best one, but all of them are great. All of them are great. Yeah, Terry, I agree. That Tops was an awesome knife that Mr. Phillip had. It was just well made. It really was, and hefty. Big Donnie offered. So you bought the Lowe's set from Deep South. Well, you had is that what you're referring to? Okay, yeah, from Deep South. Yeah, yes, sir. That was some good stuff, man. I seen that, and I was trying to buy some individual pieces from that set. He didn't want to break it up at the time, so I'm glad you finally picked that up. Yeah, that Tops knife was cool. Found a Buck 110 for $2 some months back at an antique mall. It had a broken blade, and Buck replaced the blade for $10. And then I found a 110 light for $15 for Walmart a few weeks ago. Yeah, Buck has probably got one of the best warranties out there, and they do cheap work. I mean, they'll repair a knife reasonable. They sure will. Case will too. Case they have a good warranty as well. How many knives are in my collection? Woo! I probably have over 1,000 easy. I don't count them. I mean, just in this room here is probably 400 knives. Easy. You know, and then I have some in totes, some in the house. Yeah. Mark said, did anyone win a knife last night on Deep South? Well, you're probably referring to me. I'm telling you, I went to sleep. I ain't lying. I was tired, and I fell asleep in my chair, and I was watching something on YouTube, and fell asleep, and I got a text, and it woke me up, and Mark said, hey, you better get over there, you won. And I went over there, and I said, I'm here, and I was about 2 or 3 people late. It was pretty, they laughed at that, so Hey, Kevin, what was your favorite part of the knife show? I really wish I could have been there and making it a point to go next year. Jordan, buddy, that's a great question. And, you know, I love the knives. I love the whole thing. But it was just a great bunch of people there. It was just a community all in one place. You had a bunch of YouTubers in. You just had a bunch of folks there, like-minded folks, great people, all under one roof, and you could just feel it. I mean, it was just awesome. It was just an awesome the atmosphere. It really was, and I really enjoyed meeting the YouTubers and subscribers. That's what it was all about to begin with. It wasn't about finding a knife or shopping for a knife. It was about the meet and greet and finally getting to meet, seeing people behind their name. You know what I mean? It was just a bunch of great people. That's what I enjoyed the most, seeing and meeting a lot of new friends and people I've met through the channel here. When I first started this channel, I never dreamed that it would have been like this. Never would have imagined it would have grown into something like this, where I have a bunch of other friends that loves knives, and it's just amazing. It just is. Community. There you go, Terry. You're exactly right, man. It's just amazing how we all collaborate and talk, and if somebody don't know the answer, we can always reach out to somebody else, and it's just fun. It's just fun that way. It's just like having a bigger family is all. You know, it's just it's hard to explain, but I'm trying to do it the best way I can. But it's just a community, like Mr. Terry just said. So it's great. It was good stuff, and I can't wait for next year, November 15th. And again, guys, I've already got the knife show event knife already planned out. They're sending me one here in a few weeks, they said, and I'll be sharing that with y'all soon, and it's amazing. So just letting y'all know. Wade asking, is a knife that's from Japan, Elkhorn for sale? He did try to get it the other day. He liked it. He sure did. Oh, Wade, he's always trying to get a knife from somebody. David Hester, what's up, man? David was at the knife show. Hey, just left an estate sale in Macon, Georgia, and found a box of knives they didn't know about. Pretty cool, pretty good knives in there. Man, I can't wait to give you a call, man. I got so excited I kicked the tripod. I love stuff like that, man. I love it. I really do. Ben, I don't know of any more knife shows. I do know there's one going to be in Plant City, Florida, the 31st of January, but that's too far to drive. But yeah, November 15th of 2025 here is going to be the next one. I can't wait, buddy. Can't wait. Live from Pakistan. Well, hey, man, I appreciate you being here. I'm even afraid to say this name. S Cham or something like that. I appreciate you. On my watch. There we go. Did it from my watch. It didn't mess up the live then. Yes, sir. Please do. Oh, David, you're Mad Matthews. I know who you are now. You're Matthews' brother. Yeah, please do. Send me some photos of them knives. I cannot wait to see what y'all found. Patrick Dunn sent me a picture of what he found at a pawn shop today. He found a Randall stag handle knife. He's from Chicago. He and his dad come down. They had a table, but he found a Randall knife, stag handle now. They wanted $750. He paid $6 for it. So, but he's found some awesome king cutter stuff up there in the Illinois. I don't know. I mean, he showed me a pair of these scissors he found. He found a meat grind that he grinded with king cutter on it. Just amazing stuff up that way. It really is. Well, hello, Mike from Make Cutlery Great again. Stephen Purves from hi Kevin, greeting from a French knife lover working in Saudi Arabia. Wow. Well, appreciate you being on here, man. Do I collect anything else besides knives, challenge coins, and Zippos? I like old car tags, you know, with different states. The older, like from 70s and back, I collect them. I put them up down there at the cabin down there, and I like old signs too. Okay. If you know any NASCAR fans, pawn shop by the house here in Dallas, Georgia has a numbered case knife Dale Earnhardt set and a nice display case if any one of y'all be interested in that. Yeah, I don't know of any the NASCAR fans out there are. I'm not really friends with any of those that are real close, you know, so. Yeah, collects money. That's right, Terry. Hey, Doc, big fan here from Saudi Arabia. You made me fall in love with knives, especially USA-made ones, not the cheap Chinese knives. Well, I appreciate that. China, they make some good stuff. I'm not knocking them at all. I just don't collect them. There's a bunch of junk China-made knives. Then you got some well-built China-made knives, and you have great China-made knives. But to me, I just don't collect them because I just don't see a story behind them. You know, I like to pick up a USA-made knife and say this is the history behind it. That's why I like toting the USA-made knives. So don't hate the China-made knives because I just went to Walmart and was very amazed at the Civivis they have and all the knives they got for $5 right now. I just don't understand how they can make them and ship them, sell them to Walmart, and still making anything, you know, for $5. And they seem to be well made, you know, and I just I just ain't gonna buy them. Show us the Randall knife in the Randall case. It's not in the Randall case yet, but I will show you my Randall knife. The reason it's not in the display case yet, I'm trying to figure out how to hang it up on the wall. And I've got a spot for it, but it's missing a piece across the back that you actually hang on the wall. So I'm coming up with a plan on that. But here's the Randall sheath here. And then the Randall knife. Is right there. Ain't that cool? Beautiful, ain't it? Love that thing. But awesome. Good stuff. It's very well made, and Mr. Garrett again was the reason I was able to get one of these, and I appreciate it too, buddy. I really do. It's just a very well made knife, and you know the waiting time on these things. You put the order in now. You put a $50 deposit down to have one made. 6 years waiting time. Unreal. But I'm gonna get to go down to the factory here next month. We're gonna make a trip on the MLK Day. But yeah, but hopefully I'll have that Randall case up tomorrow. So we'll see. Which model is it? Number 14. with I'm not real keen on these the Randalls right now. I'm learning still, but this is a number 14 with the border what is it? Border Patrol, the handle, I think is what it is. But it's number 14. Beautiful. And it does have micarta, the micarta handles. Beautiful. Yeah, 6 years to save up to pay for it. You're about right. It is. I totally agree with you. I'm not saying everyone should go out and buy one. I'm not saying that at all. I mean, they are pricey. They are. But I just felt like the opportunity was there, and I told him when he told me that do you want one? I said, buddy, I cannot pay for a Randall one knife for what I paid for it. I'll be honest with you, I paid $675 for it. And he said, Kevin, it's too good an opportunity. I'm going to put it in the safe. You pay me like when you can. And I did. And I have it. And I just want to thank Mr. Garrett for that. But I agree with you. To buy one of them things is really high. And I'm not condoning anybody that don't want to buy one. Or I'm not saying that everybody should own one. It's just the opportunity was there. I took it. And it's going to be my son's when something that happens to me. So, but they are a great investment. They are. I was talking to a Randall guy up there at the Atlanta Blade Show, and he said they're better than the stock market, the market if you're buying and selling them, because he said they go up on an average of 13% a year. You can count on it. So, why are they so expensive, Ben? Buddy, they're just, I guess, supply and demand. A lot of people are wanting them, and they're 6 year waiting list, a waiting period. So, Boiler Brigade, not sure, but I don't know if it's a tapered handle or not. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I don't know why. He's talking about that's why the reset. Okay, it's the same as the way the guitar world. Yes, sir. I can guess so. Yes, sir, Mark. I plan on buying. I want one for my other son. I want one for each of my grandkids. So I've got I've got 6 more to buy. One for my other son, and I want my granddaughters, my grandkids to have one. So yeah, so I plan to do that before I pass on. Even my granddaughter, the daughters, they're telling me that my son and they live right behind us here, but they even saying that my granddaughter, my granddaughters are enjoying watching me on YouTube. And so they're even asking me about knives, and that's awesome. I love that, and I'm so glad that they are. And Knox, he wanted a Spyderco from the Blade Show or the Knife Show, and I got him one. So he can't play with it. He's 7. I showed it to him. He handled it. He touched it, but we told him we can give it to him in a few years. So he enjoyed that because he likes Spider-Man. So of course Spyderco is right up his the alley, so to speak, and he just liked that name. So I got him a Dragonfly. So he was grinning from ear to ear. Just put it that way. Yeah, they are. You're right. The MIP 1980 EDC. Sorry, but yeah, the custom knife made the makers. They're like you got Hambone blades. His pocket knives are $400 and $500. So and he sells them. He's back ordered now. And Hambone Blades makes some of the finest pocket knives that's out there. Beautiful stuff. And he's selling his anywhere, again, from... I disconnected, but now I'm back, I guess. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's all about how much time is put into it too, you know. Shopping for profit. What's up? The world famous Michael Hale is in the house, y'all. And his YouTube channel is Shopping for Profit. I hope you're feeling better. The world famous Michael Hale was supposed to come and eat with us on Wednesday, but he went to the Georgia game when Georgia Tech, they had like 8 overtimes, and he stayed up there past midnight, and he worked all night before, and he got sick on us. So I hope he's feeling better. And he said he's on his way back from the state sale. That's pretty cool. You find anything? Knives? Okay, Jordan Thompson, since you have gone to the Damascus factory in Alabama, have you thought about forging your own knife, even if just for yourself? Buddy, I've just seen how much work goes into a knife. That, man, you got to have a bunch of time. Hey, Mr. Howard K. Yeah, I've actually, how I met Hambone Blades, he was selling an anvil, and went to his house, bought it, got to talking to him, and realized he makes knives, and he sold me a forge and an anvil, and I've yet to use it because it takes so much time. It takes so much learning too, and I just don't have the time for it. I wish I could learn it, but you'd have to take a lot of time to get good at it. It's like playing the I tried to learn how to play the guitar one time, and I took the lesson over 3 months. And I'm gonna tell you something. To get good at that, you got to practice and practice and practice and practice. And I just can't sit still long enough to do that, to learn how to play the guitar. It's about like building a knife, you know. It's man, it takes a bunch of time, you know. But I doubt I ever will. John Merritt, hey buddy, he picked up some case knives. Okay, the world famous Michael Hale, I guess he said he bought some gold. He buys and sells gold and silver. Yes, sir. Hey, WW, that was a nice knife that you was making the other night. That the blue one, is that the one you're referring to? That you're gonna be finishing up on YouTube? And he bought and shopping for profit, or the world famous said he bought a ton of sterling flatware too. That's pretty cool. Well, guys, I think I'm fixing to end it right here. I've got to get back to working here. It was a good little break though. Hey Doc, is it possible to get your shipping address, send you a special Jordanian handmade shabraya? Wow. Send me an email. Send me an email, buddy. You can find my email in my video. Descriptions, video descriptions. Oh boy. Hey Doc, this is Mark Lamb that spoke about you at my church a while back and sent you the video. I'm still collecting knives, and people from my church still hand me knives almost weekly. Appreciate you. Well, Mark Lamb, buddy, I appreciate that so much, man. That was really the fascinating that you done that. I appreciate you doing that too. I never thought that I'd be talked about in a sermon like that, but thank you so much. It makes a whole lot of sense, and I really was honored to for you to do that. I appreciate it. Yes, sir, Mr. Muhammad. I appreciate you being on here too, buddy. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day, man. But I just wanted to jump on here and say hey to everyone and just let y'all know that I didn't do a video today. Just want to get on here and do a live. What's famous, Michael Hales? The YouTube is shopping for profit. Shopping for profit. Shopping is without the G. So, Ken Hall, what's up, Doc? I love to watch your show. I like it when you guys get together and discuss knives. Yeah, that I really enjoy that too because they always bring it's different knives, and a bunch of the knives are awesome, and I've never seen them before, so it's pretty cool. Old knives matter. They matter. I appreciate you being on here, buddy. What knives have you lost? If any, I don't know. I can't. If I lost some, I can't remember. I know I've lost. Well, I'll take that back. I have lost a couple of the Benchmades, and I figured they'd turn up sometime soon, but they haven't yet. So. Yeah, I did lose the Dragonfly. I sure did. I was sick. I went to the making that day, and I knew I dropped some knives in the pawn shop, and am I on my TV? I'm going real fast. Am I going fast in front of y'all? It's really weird. It's like it's in ×2 mode up there on my TV. But anyway, I went into my chicken coop, and it caught. All right, good deal. Good deal. I'm glad I'm normal. But it caught the lanyard on the wire, and I was sick. I just knew I'd lost it. And I gave it the biggest kiss when I went down there to let my chickens out the next day, because at nighttime I didn't see it, but during the day I did. So it was really good. Mr. Howard, I have not looked up the razors yet. I have not, buddy. I'm sorry. But things are starting to slow down now. So. Well, David Wood, I appreciate that, but I appreciate you thanking me for my service. Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Martin. Kevin, if you forge your own knife, I will buy one. Well, that's pretty cool. If I ever start to do that, I will let you know. It just takes so much time to learn. Okay, good deal. Do I buy knives? All the time. I buy knives all the time, and I really don't need to buy any more this month. I've bought too many. If you could ever start your own knife company, would you? You darn right I would. If I won the lottery, I'd buy. There's a big building uptown right now in the middle of town. I'd buy it, and I'd have me a knife company in there. I sure would. I sure would. I told Val that not too long ago. That would be a great place to have a forge and just making knives in there. Yes, sir. I wouldn't do it. I'd hire people that knew what they was doing to do it. Off of people like me. Ken, just send me some the photos and let me know what you got. But like I said, I've been spent out this month. We got Christmas. I got taxes to pay for. So yeah, I'm spent out this month. But next month, I'll be back at it again. Because I did that trip to Florida, and I spent a good bit. I really did. More than I was wanting to, but I just kept finding some good knives, especially in that one place. AW Custom Design, well, I'd hire you, buddy. I sure would. If Barlow Brigade said if you build it, they will come. Yeah, it'd be fun now. It really would. It really would. Would it be more traditional style knives or more modern, or a little bit of, probably a little bit of both? I really like the modern day, the flippers. I really do. I enjoy those. The Knife Doctor Company in Ellaville, Georgia. That's right. It'd be fun. It really would. Trying to. But guys, again, y'all be on the lookout for this video with this knife here. This is a Jimmy Lyle knife. Beautiful knife from the early the 70s. And if y'all know who Jimmy Lyle is, he made the Rambo knife. He became really famous at that time, and now his knives are very, very expensive. And this one was given to me by Mr. John. Is his name? Is Jonathan. Is Miller's Old USA Knives from Bay St. Louis, and I'm getting him a event knife in the mail tomorrow. So I appreciate it, buddy. And this, with my knives coming in today, and this knife will be in a video coming soon. So very special knife. I'm not going to show it right now, but as you can look at the handles there, it's true stag. Beautiful. Good stuff. Good stuff. Cherish that. This will be in the Knife Museum forever. I told Mr. Ken, AW, I told Mr. Ken the other day, he owns Bear & Sons. I said, man, if I lived close up here, I would beg you for a job. I'd sweep the floors. I really would, because I would love to see it all in operation. And that'd be a good company to work for too. SJ, the Relics and Restorations, that Florida Knife Hall was epic. It was good. It really was. I found the honey hole. And old Jerry Phillips says it was this and that. But his name there is there and gone. He said I cleaned them out. And I did get a lot of good stuff out of there, but I left some stuff. I sure did. I wish I'd have got that Boker Tree Brand fixed blade. I left there, and I wish I'd have picked it up, because I've never seen one of those. Never seen it. It was a Boker, the USA fixed blade knife. Never seen one before. SJ, I appreciate that. We do live in a beautiful town. Well, guys, I'm jumping off here now. I got to. We're going out to eat tonight, and I've got to get some things done before Valerie gets home. She gave us some stuff to do, so I got to get it done before 4 o'clock. I know all you the other men ain't like that, right? wait till the last minute, the minute to do the honeydew list before they come home. Hey, Craig. What's going on, buddy? Jordan, I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate all y'all being on here. I really do. Thank y'all again so much for all the support. I mean, it's just overwhelming, guys. Just amazing that y'all, how much support that y'all have given me. Thank y'all so much. I really mean that. And things will be back to normal next week. So there'll be a video out tomorrow as well. So I'm gonna be hopefully them knives will come in tonight. May even do another live with those, because I like these lives. I like to be able to see the comments and stuff. So it's pretty cool. If y'all can bear with me on my stuttering, y'all wonder why I have to edit the videos so much. This is one of the reasons. Some days I have great days, and some days I can't hardly talk at all. It's just who I am, and God don't make mistakes. Hoorah! Well, Vincent, I appreciate it, but I appreciate you being here too, man. I really did, and I want to apologize to Mr. Vincent. I was calling him Victor in a video, and buddy, I'm sorry, but it's Vincent Lepresti. And Vincent, please let me know if you're ready to sell that Barlow, the case tested. I want that thing. Please message me or email me and let me know if you're ready to sell that thing, because I would love to buy it. I really do. He's got the most gorgeous stag case tested Barlow in great shape that I've ever seen. Beautiful. You don't even notice the stutter. Well, that's good. I appreciate that. Usually, if I get around and I get it the comfortable, I don't the stutter. But it's just some things. Some days I do well. Some days I don't. Well, hey, Mr. Kodiak, I appreciate all the knife knowledge that you share on here, buddy. I really do. Your family got a kick out of me calling you the Victor. Well, I appreciate that. All righty, guys. But again, the Vincent, let me know now if you're ready to sell that thing. It is, buddy. It truly is. Yeah, because like me and Wade always talk about, there's no telling how many knives have come through Wade's hands, but he's always learning. And I'm the same way. I've handled a bunch of knives in my lifetime, and I'm learning all the time. Never heard about the Buck, the Ranger. Never heard that story until the Philip brought that up, and I went on Buck, and right there it is. And Mr. Kodiak, he even told me about Mr. CJ losing that Buck, the Buck Ranger, the first one ever in a lake, because he went fishing because his dad put it in a junk drawer there at home. And CJ took it fishing, and he lost the darn thing. Imagine that, losing the first ever Buck 112. Whoever found that, man, that'd be nice. A prototype. There we go. Like, y'all know how I am with names. So, in the creek. Yeah. Yeah, it was in the junk drawer. And his wife told him, what's it doing in the junk drawer? Yeah, very cool. Very cool story. True story at that. All right, guys, I'm in it at this time. I know I've been saying that for a while, but I really got to go. I just want to thank all y'all again, guys, for tuning in today. And I want to say God bless y'all. Until we meet again, guys, y'all be like a good knife. Stay sharp.